Yeah, I'm Coach Cayleb. I'm the women's head coach here at Ashland University. Yeah, incredible opportunity for us to get a second chance to play Ohio State. We were talking with Coach Walker over the offseason about the opportunity to try to play again, and their schedule freed up, and we jumped on the opportunity to play. And I think for us, it was a great challenge. You know, we started pretty early last year with just a couple training sessions in before we got to play Ohio State. This year, we'll get a couple weeks in preparation and preseason. So we're up for the challenge. I'm excited to see with a younger group, with graduating a lot of players, you know, how we compete at that level. But I'm pretty excited about the opportunity.
And a big thing too with that game against Ohio State, playing up a division against a Division I opponent. What's that like in terms of the preparation? Is it different than anyone that you'd face at D2? What's that like as a coaching perspective?
Yeah, I think the environment and the expectation in that setting is a lot different. You know, you get more of a national championship feel where, you know, you're going to be taken care of, you know, the logistics of being at that kind of level and just the operations of, hey, like, you know, it's going to be on TV, there's going to be people watching, there's going to be a lot of people in the stands. So I think it's good to kind of feel that experience out early and see what that's like before we get into really competitive games that matter for us. But, you know, I think it's an opportunity for us to figure out, you know, with the young team, what we need to get better at right away.
And with that game coming so soon in the season, how important is it for your players and everyone to be practicing throughout the summer and preparing and getting ready for that game?
Yeah, a lot of our kids are either finishing up playing in the club or high school career with the incoming kids, or a lot of them have taken upon themselves to play on women's teams over the summer. So I think the preparation, it sounds like, has been great from the group so far, and, you know, our leaders on the team have been holding each other accountable throughout the off season. So we'll be excited to see when they come back in August where they're at and where we're at as a group.
For sure. And lastly, Coach, too, obviously OSU is just a short trip away here from Ashland. What's your message to Eagle Nation to get them out supporting you guys?
Yeah, I think like the environment last year was awesome. I think we had just as many people in attendance from Ashland as Ohio State. So, you know, I think early in the year when things are a little bit slower with school starting and, you know, not everybody's schedule's being packed, we'd love to see you there and support the Eagles women's soccer team.